On March the 7th, FragPunk was released worldwide. A new tactical shooter had entered the space. I was very excited to boot up the game and start playing. I had spent hours grinding to level 30 so I could finally begin my competitive journey to become a punk master. I managed to stay relevant in the top leaderboards for days, reaching diamond rank and playing against the best players in the game. And I kept grinding in rank with one specific lancer the entire time. One lancer I wanted so badly to become good at, and that was Corona.
If I've learned anything, kid, it's that your biscuits never really stop dropping.
To be honest, I did play against bots in 2 of my placement games. I can't believe I'm playing with bots. Corona has 2 key abilities that, when combined, can be incredibly powerful. Dude, this combo is so good. One of the abilities is a dash that can be used in any direction, including upwards, to surprise your enemies. It's a super good ability that can be used individually for both aggressive and defensive plays. But he also has a flash ability that will blind anyone near him. If you can combine both these abilities together, you can make such a powerful combination. But there is a lot of responsibility on Corona to work with his team as an entry fragger. He's such a versatile character, and it would be a waste not to try to enter a site with your teammates. Whether you choose to go through mid, A, or B side, there's always an opportunity to surprise your enemies. I believe if you can learn Corona's abilities and master his playstyle, you can reach a very high rank in FragPunk. I became the top 10 best Corona player in the world, and I embraced every moment of it. I had so much fun playing with this guy that I just couldn't stop trying to make an outplay. But that did cost me a few times. In most cases, you have to rely more on your shooting skills, which isn't necessarily wrong. I mean, it is a tactical shooter after all, but it can make it feel underwhelming if you don't know how and when to use Corona's abilities. You see, Corona's kit isn't very easy to execute with. It takes perfect timing to use these abilities in combination. The flash ability known as Hothead is very dependent on timing the execution, because otherwise you will most likely die before your enemies get blinded. It's easier said than done, because the enemy can also hear whenever you are about to charge. They will be anticipating your incoming flash just by listening to the audio. What makes Corona even more difficult to play is that his flashbang also has a certain distance before it blinds enemies. If you look at this line right here, these are the enemies that won't get blinded because of the range. If we take a closer look, the left side of your screen will barely get flashed, while the right side will be fully blinded, because Corona's flash will last much longer depending on how close you are to your enemies, and this will force you to play in a certain way. But here's the thing. Corona may be difficult to master, but he's one of the most exciting lancers to play in the game. I had so much fun playing him because of the potential for outplays. It really does make you feel good when you clutch 4 rounds in Duel Master all by yourself. Corona is by far my best close combat lancer, and if you can find certain spots to combine his dash and flash abilities, you can once again carry the game for your teammates. You may want to play Corona after this video, and let me just tell you, do it. You may struggle a bit initially when trying to learn his combo, but just remember, Corona is one versatile character that can change the outcome of the game at any given moment, and he's arguably one of the most fun lancers to play in FragPunk. That's all I wanted to say for this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you make of Corona and which lancer you think I should try to play next. If you like this video and want to see more FragPunk related content, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel would help me a lot.
Fine, I'll do it for you, Moses. Goodbye.